guys, this is Sarah from Elemental Indigo, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. This one's for week commencing 3rd of November, and I'm going to be using these cards today, which I'm just shuffling here, and they are the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. Bit of daily guidance here for November. So November looks like it's going to be quite a deep month, quite an interesting month for really facing up to issues around maybe letting go of control and really letting go of what we have no control over, and just acceptance. Something I've been working on the last few weeks is working a bit more with sort of channeling through spirit, through writing, as well as the oracle cards. So I'll post this reading up today on Monday, and I'll try and get the blog post posted today as well, which is going to be the information I've received working over the last week or so with regards to what's coming up in November. So as I progress with this, I'm hoping maybe I can sort of come up with a little energy forecast every month just to see the lay of the land and what's going on, because it can always be useful for us to get a bit of, a little bit of a way markers and a map of what maybe is going to happen, just in a vague sense sometimes, but it gives you enough to be prepared. I think November is going to be interesting. So anyway, we'll see what goes on for this week. I'm going to put these flat down because I have all sorts of fun at the moment with them falling over. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ooh, and then I'll stand them up one at a time, and then we've not got like card Jenga. Okay, so the first card is joy. That's going to stay there, isn't it? Yes, it is. It says, joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Apologies for the dog in the background, it's not mine. I think it's one of the neighbours. So, joy, Monday, Tuesday. Now, last week was not one of the easiest weeks of the year. There was a lot of chaos and drama and turmoil, and it was hard. It was very hard to not get sucked up into it. So it can be from that you might not entirely be feeling particularly joyous as we go into this week. But then joy is something we really need to be focusing on at the moment. With it being November now, which is a 1/1 month, and now honestly, the last 10 days, I have been seeing 1111 everywhere, all the time, and it's got to the point now where I'm seeing it that much. I'm like, I know, I've got the message. Thanks for the signs though, because sometimes I need really obvious ones. So there's a real message at the moment, like, oh my goodness, watch what you are thinking, keep your thoughts as positive as you possibly can. So joy is just great to focus on. If you can find, even if just the small things, going for a walk in leaves, right, is mine. If I go through a wood or something and I can go crunching autumn leaves, that brings me joy. So whatever it is that brings you joy, whether it's crunching leaves or whether it's spending time with children or whether it's spending time with a pet, whatever it is that brings you joy, shoe on some of it in this week, right? If don't get stuck into this would bring me joy, but I need to do such and such. Plans and schedules can often put us off, but really it's make joy a priority. Make seeking joy at the beginning of the week a real priority, because that is going to help us, I think, the more we focus on just that simple feeling, that emotion, the more we focus on it now at the beginning of the month, I think the more results, tangible results, we can get from focusing that way towards the mid to end of the month. So, ride a dolphin if you want as well. Don't know if they'll let you. Look at it, right, we're getting the same message here then. Play. So, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Okay, so it's now November as well. A lot of us are now starting to think about Christmas. If you haven't thought about it already, then yeah, I'm joining you, but sorry for mentioning it. So with that kind of holiday season coming up, I don't know about you, but often at this time of the year, particularly, always the end of October, beginning of November, I suddenly get really stressed about money because you're getting really close to Christmas, so you're thinking, oh my God, I've got to get presents, and money struggles happen for a lot of us anyway, so struggling in some way, and then it all kind of mounts up towards the end of the year, and you kind of have this moment of, oh my God, I can't cope. So these two cards now are really sort of saying, whatever it is, whether it's money worries or work worries or any kind of worries, we've really got to just look after ourselves, sod everything else at the moment, really being in joy and being in bliss and being playful with our lives at the moment is absolutely essential. And this is the repeated message I keep getting through a lot of different channels. And as difficult as it seems to say, well, because we are human beings, we are naturally logical and analytical. And if we see a problem and we can see a logical path to that problem, we will follow that path. Sometimes, though, it just doesn't work, and we'll try a billion times, and deep down we also know it doesn't feel right. We don't feel, if we don't feel authentic when we're following that path as well, that's a massive sign. But we can't think of another way. There's no logical way, so we keep going around the same old hamster wheel. So this message that's coming in now of, you just step back and absolutely this is the time. If you've been practicing putting all your trust in the universe and struggling, then this is the time to really practice as much as you can. Just stay in play and just really focus on light-hearted energies, humour, laughing, having fun, and don't let things like guilt and fear get in the way of you having fun. You're allowed to have fun. We often have to tell ourselves or get somebody else to justify us having fun. Because, we have responsibilities. Most of us have responsibilities, but like the angels are saying in this card, they're going to oversee them. So, we don't need to sit there worrying about it because they've got our back, basically. So this is a lovely, nice, happy message. And there's more love. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday is see only love. So it says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. And that's the thing, isn't it? So joy, playing, seeing the love in the situation sounds dead simple when you say it like that. In practice, everything else clutter-wise comes in. It's really hard. So this week I think is a great time as well to really declutter, whether that's on a physical level or dietary detoxing, whatever. get rid of some of the crap if you can, because that's really going to help you focus on this. So definitely the sentence that stuck out for me there was that focusing upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So all this worrying about, I can't find a logical way of how this is going to work and how everything's going to be okay and how I'm going to pay the bills and blah. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. There are ways and means that the universe can support you that you can't even work out. And you know, a lot of things in life, you do look back and you think, I would have never have thought that was going to happen, or that would be the way that this situation was sorted out. You can't figure it out. You can't be expected to figure it all out. It's not your job to figure it all out. All you have to do, again, it sounds simple, but in practice it is harder, is keep thoughts positive and look for joy and love in everything, and really just kind of practice that over the whole of this week, because that is going to help to reap dividends when we have to sit back and we've got joy and love, and that is it. We are trusting everything else up to the universe at the moment and in the coming weeks. So that's going to be this week. So I hope you have a great week, and I will post up I will definitely post up the channelings today that I got, because they really do fit in with what I've been talking about in this reading. So I'll get those up as well. Also, there is a free 10-day course. I'm planning to start this on the 17th of November, and it's called Connect with Your Inner Power, 10 Days to a More Confident You. It's completely free. All you have to do is sign up at the website. That's elementalindigo.com/coaching. You can sign up there for the course. It's totally free, and it's just going to be a few simple exercises each day over the cycle of the moon. I've put them in specific times, and that's just really going to help you to really connect with your own power, your own intuition, and go forward feeling a bit more confident. And that's, I think, is going to really help in the energy of this month as well. So you can check that out at elementalindigo.com/coaching and enroll there. Okay, so have a great week, and I will see you next time.